Good evening, welcome back to the channel, and this is going to be my pickups for February 2026. I've had a pretty eventful day, a pretty productive day, just streaming some games. I've been streaming, first of all, I streamed Killer 7, a little bit of that, mental game. It's a Suda 51 game, so you know what to expect with those kind of games. It's pretty cool. A little bit difficult to start with, but I'm kind of getting to grips with it. This was like a Rampage talk. He raves about this game. And then I've streamed a bit of Burnout Revenge, just classic Burnout arcade racing, smashing stuff up and all that. Class game. And then I've just finished streaming a little bit of Star Fox Zero. It's really cool. I've not played the Wii U much, like in a while, but I really enjoyed it. It utilises like the gamepad as well for aiming and things like that, and then the TV for manoeuvring and stuff. It's quite jarring a wee bit, but I was getting used to it until my gamepad died, so I had to stop streaming it. But aye, it looked alright. And I also started another game that Feed Me Chicken gave me ages ago, and that was 1111 Memories. Sorry, 1111 Memories Retold. I started that this morning just when I woke up. That's really cool as well. It's kind of like a oil painting kind of. It's a weird game. It's set in the World War One, and it follows two different people. But I'm really enjoying it. I'll play a wee bit of it before I go to bed tonight as well, because it's pretty cool. So anyway, on to pickups. Sorry, a wee bit poorly. So the first load of pickups were directly influenced by Tony Fighter 2. He showed off, I'm sure I got them here, I did. So he showed off this film a couple of videos ago. He releases a lot of videos, I don't know how many videos ago it was, but it was a wee while ago. He picked up Lady Vengeance, and I already have Old Boy, and these are class films, and I knew there was a third one, and I've seen it before but I don't really remember it. But I went out and I bought Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. So this is the third one of the Revenge trilogy. I don't really remember this one that much. I don't remember it being as good as the other two. Like Lady Vengeance and Old Boy are fantastic films. But I need to get round to watching this at some point, because I want to refresh my memory on it, and it was £7, brand new. Making me buy brand new DVDs. And then the other pickup I got from Tony Fighter was he's doing like a cull on his game collection, and he showed this game here, and he was going to get £5 trading value for it. So I sent him a message. I said I'll give you a tenner for it. So he makes a tenner, and the game sells for 15 on CEX. So he makes a tenner, a fiver, sorry. He makes an extra fiver and I save a fiver. But Tony being Tony, he just said, listen, I'm going to send you it for nothing. And he did. Like the next day or something like that, it came up, and it's a Power Stone Collection. Class game, man. I remember playing the first one way back in the Dreamcast. Never played the second one, but I always heard that the second one had like an RPG kind of mode. Not an RPG mode, but more of a kind of adventure mode on it. So it's not in there. That's Infected that's in there. It's in my PSP now. I was just giving it a wee go the other day there, and it's just brilliant, nice and colourful and bright. And I'm sure you've all played Power Stone before, but that's an absolutely cracking edition. So Tony, thank you very much for that. I do like my PSP at the moment. I've got tons of games to play with my PSP at the moment. Now where else do we go? We went to, so me and the missus went up to Glasgow. Well, first, sorry, I went up to Glasgow a couple of weeks ago with Tunbury, and we went up with some of my colleagues, and we went to the Children's Hospital to receive the big check. And just briefly, just to mention on that, like Tunbury have raised over now £1 million for various charities, and 595,000 of that has gone to Glasgow Children's Hospital in the last 10 years. So it's absolutely amazing. And I've got to show this as well, because I've not shown this yet. Sorry, I'm getting lost here. I've not shown this yet, but this is from last year's, and Marcus showed it in one of his pickup videos last. And I've just never shown this. I don't know why I've never shown it, but it's the certificate that we got through from the Glasgow Children's Hospital. So here we raised £4,280 last year for the Titans, and with gift aid that went up to like 5,000. So that's a lovely piece to have. I don't know why I've not shown that yet. And inside we also got a wee Glasgow Children's Hospital pin, and we got a letter as well. So a little kind of letter from Glasgow Children's Hospital. I'll quickly read this. I didn't mean to put this in this video, but I'll just read it now quickly. So thank you so much for your incredible fundraising efforts. It has been such an honour to have you and your fellow Tumbury Titans and YouTubers helping young gamers in hospital over Christmas. Looking forward to welcoming you back to the hospital and sharing you the impact of your kindness and effort. All the best, Stephen from Glasgow Children's Hospital. It's a lovely little handwritten message there. But anyway, I was up there and I went into CEX on the way home, and I picked up one game, and it was Tales of Exilia. I did pick up Redout as well for the PS4, but when the girl brought over the disc, it was Redout 2, so she couldn't give me it. So anyway, I got Tales of Exilia for my RPG kick. More on my RPG kick in the next video, because I don't want to insult Stuart, Generation Pixel, because the next pickups are directly from him as well. Well, aye. So me and the miss went up to Glasgow for a night, and then up to Edinburgh for a day afterwards. In the morning of going up to Edinburgh, I nipped to CEX, and the missus was still in the hotel, and I was just picking up just really cheap games. I wanted to just grab a bunch of cheap games basically. And Stuart was there. He was working, bright and smiley as he is, and he came over, and before I could pay for them, he paid for them straight away. He said, "Go and get yourself and Mrs. a drink." So that was really nice of Stuart. And the games that I got were Smuggler's Run 2, Rise Son of Rome. This game is absolutely brilliant, man. I really want to play it again. I don't know if I've got it, because I did have it, but it might have went away with the Xbox bundle last year. Brilliant game, man. Oblivion Game of the Year edition. Never played Oblivion. I've only ever played Skyrim, and that was in VR, and it was fantastic. So Oblivion, it's Game of the Year, so it's got all the kind of DLC and patches. F1 Race Stars, I remember this back in the day. Never played it though, but looking at it, I think it's right up my street. It's just a wee cartoony kind of kart racer in F1 cars. I think that's pretty cool. I really want to give this a go. It's only £2. And then I picked up Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition on PS4. I really want to play this again, but I want to get War Mastered. I want to get War Mastered, and then I want to play this as well, so I want to play them both together. I do have Darksiders 3, and I've tried it a couple of times and just can't get into it. And I do have Darksiders Genesis, and it's still sealed. I've never opened it. I don't know why. I've just never got around to it. But the first one and the second one are absolutely brilliant games. So these were directly from Stuart, Generation Pixel. What a guy. 5 brand new games. Oh, brand new games. New games for me. So cheers, Pixel. You're some man. Just wait till my next video. I talk shit about one of your favourite games. Next we went to Cash Generator. Is it Cash Generator or Cash Converters? I can never remember. I think it's Cash Generator. And we picked up a couple of games in there as well. Nice and cheap. So we got Aladdin and Lion King, so the Disney classics for the Xbox. I picked this up mainly because if me and Paul ever cross paths again up my end, then he can show us his Lion King skills. Paul Dink Northerner. He loves Lion King on the old Lion King. Crash of the Titans, it's £2. Picked it up, so I don't have this one. I don't know if I've got many Crash Bandicoot games on the PS2. I've got 1 and 3 on the PS1, and they're classic. I don't know, I need to pick up Crash Bandicoot 2 as well at some point. And then this absolute belting game. Love this game. And it's Dante's Inferno. I got it on the PS3 because I've played it 3 or 4 times already on the Xbox 360, which is brilliant. But you need I needed to have the PS3 version, and it was £5, so no brainer. I absolutely love this game, and like I'll show this off about it. I mentioned Dante's Inferno, just the wee cat, the Dante figure as well. Just so good, love it. And then my last 2 pickups, I think. The last 2 pickups are Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. So I got this from Game at £25, so it's been dropped down in price. I've heard really good things about this, and above all else, I've heard that it's got a fantastic photo mode, and I really want to play this. And again, I'm pretty sure Generation Pixel, I'm not sure if he's played it or if it was like floating around top of his to play pile at some point, but it does look really good. And then this one here, a little bit of a palaver about this one. So this is Dead Island 2 on the Xbox, and it's the Shark Edition, the Carver Shark Edition. I picked this up mainly because I know we have an Xbox One for raffle this year, and I thought I'll pick up this as a nice little special edition to put with that Xbox, because I've got it already on the PS5, so if I'm going to play it, it's going to be played on the PS5. But when I did pick this up, and I took it over to the counter, and the guy, he scanned this in Banishers, and he handed them over, and I said, "There's not a game to go in this?" And he said, No, it's digital code." And I was like, "Alright, because I'm a soft touch, I'll just not argue with people." I'm like, "Alright, okay, no bother." So then I went away, done my tour of the kind of second-hand shops and that. Then I went to Burger King, looked online, and it's meant to come with a physical disc. So I've got a brand new sealed copy of Dead Island 2 and a Joe Shark plush thing. So that's kind of cool. That's a nice wee special edition to put in with the raffle bundle later this year. And that's it. I mean, Dead Island 2, sorry, like I played the first one this year, which was a Ninja Bear Hugs recommendation, and it was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. So I do want to play Dead Island 2, and I will play it at some point, but I'll play it on the PS4, PS5. But that's it. Again, just to quickly mention on the Turnberry Titans, we've got, just to shout out the guys that are going to be coming up, we've got Paul Retrobait, we've got Cy Ginger Hippie, we've got Big Game Al, we've got Super Pants, we've got Tootie UK, and then we've got U-Star Gamer as well. So we've got, where is that? How many was that? Paul, Cy, Alex, Tootie. And Feed Me Chicken. How could I forget Feed Me Chicken? Seven YouTubers come up this year, all to take part in the fundraising for Glasgow Children's Hospital. So I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching, and let us know if any of these pickups are good. Banishers, I'm really intrigued to play this one, so that's going to be towards the top of the pile. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Cheers. Take care. Bye bye.